Retro Games Fair, but I was that tired. I just thought I'm going to sleep. So and then I went car boot in the morning, so got sort of gonna talk about that, and then got some couple of bits from the car boot, some nice bits from the car boot actually. It was pretty good actually, because it was quite cloudy today, and it was quite cold. Yeah, there was quite a few people there. Actually, I was surprised. But anyway, Retro Games Fair. So I drove down. It was me and Tutor UK. We drove down there. Went pretty early, but I wanted to. I went out. I was told there was some like free spaces you could park nearby, but I was told they'd fill up pretty quick. So I thought if we go early, we can get there, have some breakfast, and then go to the show. So the actual venue, it was so much better than the town hall. Straight away, like, so you come in, it was just so much more open, and it was just one long big hall, you could say, and then there was like balconies further up. I think they were doing like competitions up there and stuff. I didn't actually go up there. I don't think I did nip up there because I was told there was a food thing up there in the morning. There wasn't. So we went in first thing, had a quick like peek round, and then we walked into Leeds just to get some breakfast. But on the way back, to be fair, it was well signposted, and I suppose it needs to be, because it's not like the town hall's in the centre of Leeds, so you're going to get a lot of foot traffic going by. They sort of need to draw people from the centre up there, because it's sort of the university, so you're only really going to get students walking around like normally. So whether that actually worked, I'm not sure. It did seem like there was less people there, and you could actually move a little bit more than normal, because normally it's like just chocker. Every single row is chocker, like first thing. But there was some movement, which I suppose is good for people who are buying, because you're not like cattle. So you got a couple of bits, nothing special. To be fair, I thought a lot of the vendors were overpriced. A lot of the bigger shops, I mean, they are always overpriced. But I was hoping to get some Dreamcast stuff, and I don't know if maybe it's just because CX, like, it's so easy to check what stuff is on CX, and then you can sort of go, I could trade some stuff in towards that, and the stuff I'm trading in is costing me nothing because I pick it up from the booter. So maybe that's sort of playing in the back of my mind when I'm buying this stuff. And sort of, if I see a game and it's like really good condition, I'm thinking, well, if it was 20 quid, but CX sell it for 15 boxed, I'm thinking they're selling it for 15, even though this one's mint, and yeah. So maybe that was just playing in the back of my mind, but yeah, I got a few nice bits. I took loads of money, but I didn't actually spend much of it. Yeah, met with some people I've never met before, so that's always nice. I gotta remember the names now. Retro Dave, Retro Heads. Yeah, that I saw them filming. I was gonna film some stuff, but I thought, you know what, there's gonna be like a shit ton of videos of people filming stuff, so I was just like, no point me doing that, because I'm not really the best at recording videos, shit like that. So I did that. Who else was there? Craig's here again. I think that's who it was. He spent a shit ton of money. And he must have some fucking money. But yeah, bags and bags of stuff he had. But so it's, you know, if you've got money, why not? I can't think of anyone else. I know I'm gonna forget someone, but no, I can't think. I spoke to loads of people, to be fair. It was a good time. Drinking, obviously. I couldn't drink too many, I was driving, so. But hey. And the pizzas, delicious pizzas from the thing. So anyway, what did I get? So, the first two things I got, like that and that. So I picked this first game out, and I think it was 23 quid. So straight there I was like, I give you 20 for it, and he's like, oh, I can't really do that because I've just got that stock in. So I had a quick flip through what else he had. I found something else, so I was like, would you do, and this one had £8 on it, so I was like, that's a pretty good price to be fair, and that's in nice condition. So I said, you do the 2 for 30, and he's like, yeah, that's fine. So it was only a pound off, but every pound helps. So the first game is Metroid Fusion. It's £23. Now this is in really nice condition. It's actually it's in a box protector as well, so that's always helpful. I'm not going to get it out, but yeah, that, to be fair, it is like mint. To be fair, there's no crushing, no real damage to the box at all. So yeah, real happy to get it. I had that as a kid, and I traded it into CX when they still did Game Boy Advance. Well, they do it now, but like when they were still doing it back then. So I got that, and then the other one I got was the NES Classics Ice Climber, and again, this is in real nice condition. The manual has been, they put it in the wrong way around, and then this bit here sort of crushed it a bit, but I can sort that out. And again, yeah, that's in lovely condition, to be fair. So they were £30, so I thought it was a pretty good price. I think that in CX is 27 for a mint copy, so I thought, or maybe it's 25. So I thought, it's cheaper than CX, so that's good. And there was loads of stuff I saw which I really wanted, but it was just, again, going back to that CX thing, I'm looking at CX going, it's that price on CX. I mean, chance of, I'm talking about rare stuff here, chance of it ever getting a copy in CX and not getting someone buying it before me, it's, but yeah, just, I'm tight, what can I say? I don't like spending money. And another thing is, when you go to these events, you're like, right, this is what I'm looking for. So I was looking for Dreamcast. I bought one Dreamcast game because there was nothing there which really stood out to me, price-wise and stuff. So I bought a load of stuff which I didn't think I was going to get. So only the next two games I got, these are PSP games. And I do like picking up PSP games. They're quite cheap at the moment. I don't think, it's one of those systems which I think in the future might start climbing. And he had a few more games I should have bought, to be fair, looking back. But so these two games were £4 each, and I know for fact they go for more in CX. And these are really nice condition. So for £4, I got me Valkyrie Profile, and I had that I had the American version of that when it came out, but I sold it because I was just like, I don't. If there's a PAL version, I'd rather have that than the American version. But yeah. So for £4, I thought that was really good price. So yeah, £4 for that. And then the next one is Gaturu Man Live. I didn't even know this came out. I was told it was a PS2 game or a PS1 game. But yeah, again, for £4, I thought that was a great price. I did say, would you go any less on them? As soon as he saw what they were, I was like, oh no, I can't. So, but I was happy to pay for them anyway. Now, the only Dreamcast game I picked up, I saw this on one store for a tenner. I'm just thinking, £10 for that. And I think CX sell it for £4. But yeah, it's just Virtual Striker 2 version 2000.1. I don't know why someone sent that for a tenner. It's just your bog standard sports game. So yeah, I got this for £2. So the contents is fine. It's again just like here, the case is all smashed, and there's a few cracks on the back, but for £2, I need it. It's a sports game. Right, and then oh yeah, I got some of these. There's a chap there who sells box protectors. What's he called? Retro Empire UK. Now I bought a few off eBay from him, but I actually noticed that they're cheaper at the events. I don't know if it's because obviously he's got to pay eBay fees and then postage fees. So and I'm sure they're not much more dear on eBay. I think a pack of 10 on eBay is £12 maybe. Oh yeah, there's his card. So I just thought, yeah, I'll get some box protectors for them Game Boy games I bought, and I got a few more just there. Got an empty box for Zelda. I did actually look for the cartridge for that, because obviously, but I couldn't find it. So yeah, they're all empty actually. So I thought I'd just buy. So I bought 5 box protectors. I think they were £5. So, and they're really good. These are the thicker ones. Not that it really matters, to be fair, how thick they are. It's just so they stop shelf wear for me anyway. And then the last thing I bought, I must have looked round constantly, like round and round, just like constantly looking for something. And I saw this early on, and I was just like, I wouldn't mind that, to be fair. And it came in a thingy, so as you can see, it was £30, and the manual was included. So I think Tootie was looking at one on the stall. I was, yeah, because we bundled them together. So I was like, what's your best on this? Because I wasn't paying 30 for it. I didn't check CX. Maybe should check CX before I bought it. And he said 27 on that. So I was like, yeah, I'll get that. I was leaving. I was just like, I had some money weighing me down. I thought, yeah, I'll just spend this. So for 27 quid, I got me Discworld 2 for the Sega Saturn. And to be fair, I mean, it's in lovely condition. I did check CX and they sell it for 25 mint, so I did pay 2 quid more. Got box protector though for it, which I probably won't use. I don't use box protectors on these plasticky ones. There's just no point. And they get caught on the lip, pulls the plastic up. Now for the cardboard box Saturn games, these are great. But yeah, they're not worth. So yeah, that was it for the Retro Games Fair. The chap who organises it does a great job every time. And he knows his shit basically. I think it's Steve Smith, is it? Yeah. He knows what he's doing. So I'll probably go to the next one. I think the next one's a Collectorabilia, so I'm not sure if I'd go to that. Maybe I'll just wait for the next Super Retro Games Fair, which might be another one this year. I don't know how many he does. There was one earlier, there's this one. There might be another one this year. Who knows? It wouldn't surprise me. I think he does 3 a year. But we'll see. Anyway, car boot this morning. Actually got 2 things from last week. A couple of bits from last week, because I didn't do a video, but it was a bit shit, to be fair. So, quickly, store selling PS3 games, just laid out on the floor. Saw this one, Ghostbusters, £1. And that's another thing which annoys me. I want this for 360, never see it for 360, ever. It's like, as soon as I think of a game I want, I'll never find it. I'll just find the PS3 version. The same for Diablo 3. I want that for 360 or 1, and I never see it. Or I only ever find it on PS4 or PS3. So yeah, £1 for that. And then just as I was leaving, there's not much value in this, to be fair, but I was like, I wanted to buy something. So Donkey Kong Country Returns, £1 again. It's a nice condition, to be fair, but it's not worth much, to be fair. But it's not all about what it's worth sometimes. It's about if you want it. And I've already got like 4 copies of that. Can't get rid of them. And then I went to another car boot after that. I drove like, I think it's like 20 miles to the next car boot. And it's a bit hit and miss, to be fair. All I got was basically 2 DS chargers. Now, I had a DS with no charger, and I could not find a charger for it to save my life at the car boot. I always see them. As soon as I got that DS, couldn't find one, so now I've got 2. So that was last week, so only a couple of bits. Now this week, I know Tootie said he was going to go, but he wasn't there, so whether he was tired or what, I don't know. But not that it helped, because there was just so many people buying games. It's just like, it's just easy money, I think. But there was a chap, I noticed he had like figures and stuff, like he had loads of Transformers. I'm not sure, I'm sure there were some older ones in this box as well, but I know nothing about Transformers, so wasn't going to risk any money on that. It was probably a gold mine, but anyway. And I saw this in the bottom of the box. Pokemon Stadium 2 guide. So I was like, how much is this? And he's like, 50p. So I said, oh, you got any more games? And he's like, might have. I'm still unpacking. I was like, okay, I'll come back later. So I was like constantly going back to him, just thinking, wonder if they got the game for this. I don't think he had the game for it. But yeah, I went back and he did have some games out. So I picked up 3 games. And I was like, how much? I picked up 2 games actually, and the 2 I picked up were Digimon World and Digimon Rumble Arena. And I was like, how much are these? And he's like, oh, I don't know. So I was like, oh, for God's sake. And he's like, oh, well, what do you think they're worth? And I was just like, £1 each. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. So I was like, oh, cool, I'll get them. And then, and they're both complete. They are a bit fingered. The manuals are they've definitely been well read. And the front covers are a bit tatty. Yeah, that one's actually alright. But that one, yeah, someone's fingered that one. And then yeah, another game, which again, another Digimon game, Digimon Rumble Arena 2. So I didn't ask him how much that was. I just assumed it'd be £1 like the rest. So I picked up these and I was like, oh, £3 for these. And he's like, oh no, £5. I was like, what? £5? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I'll give you 4. And then he's like, and he's in and on. I was like, but you said £1 for them 2 earlier. So he's like, yeah, that's fine. So I got these for £4. So it was a bit weird. I don't know. I don't think he really knew what he was doing. And then when I bought that, he's like telling me like, oh, it's not mine. It's my brother's. I'm just like, and he's going on. I was like, I don't. And his dad was like, he doesn't need to hear your whole life story. Just so yeah. What else we got? Oh yeah, I went to another car bit this morning actually. Before that one, before I got them, forgot to mention this. Now there's a chap there who buys games, and normally I'll get some stuff and he'll get some stuff. But recently he's been buying like absolutely everything, just like shit games. But yeah, so I noticed the chap had some PS2 games in his boot, and I was sort of hanging around, and he was fucking taking forever. He was just like, get one bit out, put it on the stall, like pissing on or something else. So I was just like, oh, you got any video games, mate? And he's like, yeah, I got some PS2 games. And I was like, alright. So he pulls them out, they're all shit. I was like, yeah, don't think I'll have any of them. And he's like, oh, I've got a PS2 console as well. And again, you just thought like, eh. So he pulls out, and it was a slimline silver PS2. And I was like, how much is that? And he's like, £5. So I was like, I'll get that for a £5. Gave him a memory card. 2 controllers. I noticed, to be fair, I thought these were both official, because just from first glance you go, they're official. This one's actually not official. It looks official, but it's not. It's got like a weird snake thing picture on it. Project Venom. But it feels, you can feel, I don't think there's even any rumble in it, and the right R3 and L3 don't actually press in, so I don't think that's even buttons. There's nothing on the back either, so. Then obviously all the wires and stuff. I think there's some extra wires in there as well for something else. Not sure what they're for. Right, now the last car boot. And like I said, this is the one. It's always hit and miss where I get anything. It was alright actually, to be fair. So there's one stall, he had a Wii bundle with loads of games. You've got your usual Wii Sports, Wii Fit, Mario Kart, and he's like, I want £50 for all of it. So I was like, oh, I've already got a Wii. I'm more interested in just the games. And he's like, oh, which ones? So I thought at that point he's gonna go. He knows how much like the Mario's and stuff and worth. So I was like, oh, how much is Mario Kart? And he's like, and just as I said that, I open it, and there was Wii Fit in it. I was like, fucking hell. So then he picks up all the games. He's like, I'm gonna have to go check all these, make sure they're all in there. So he checks them all, and the only one which didn't have the disc in was Wii Sports, Mario Kart Wii. So I was like, for fuck's sake. And I said, oh, it might be in the console. And I looked, there's a plug socket right next to him. So he plugged it in, it was in there. So I was like, alright, how much do you want for that? And he's like, £3. So I was alright. So I had a quick look over his stall as well. And I spotted these two, and I was like, there might be some value in them. I was like, how much are these? And he said £2. Yeah. So for £2 each, I got me the complete 5th season of Doctor Who. There's some good trading value on that. And the complete 6th season. And this is not as much, but you can see it's like 3D on the front cover. It's got that like school thing sticking out. Limited edition numbered as well on the back there. I fucking hate these cases. They're fucking stupid. So you stack them up on your shelf, and then there's like you've got like a fucking gap in the middle there. It's stupid. It's a shit design. I don't know who'd want that, because surely unless you're displaying it forwards like that, maybe. So yeah, they were £2 each, and then he said free for that. So I was like, you do 6 for all of it, and he's like, yeah, that's fine. So that was pretty cool. And then I was just leaving, and Amanda says, oh, there's a Pokemon plush over there. So I had a quick wander over, and someone had already picked it up. I think it was £1. And I was just leaving, and I noticed this on the floor. I was like, okay. So I picked it up, and she's like, oh, that's £5, that is. So it turns on, and it's a turquoise, is it? That turquoise? Turquoise colour? Turquoisey colour DS Lite. I was like, have you got the charger and stuff? And she's like, yeah, I've actually got the charger. She goes, I've got 3 chargers for it. I was like, alright. They're probably like unofficial ones. But no, they were all official. So I got 3 chargers and the DS, which works fine. I actually need to try that with a game. For, £5 for that. So now I have 5 DS chargers. So I've gone from no DS chargers to 5 DS chargers. So that's probably going to CX. And that's all I've got to show you. So if you did go to the Retro Games Fair, let me know what you thought of the venue. Was it better? Was it the location was shit? And also let me know what you got. Unless I was there and I saw what you got. So yeah. Hope everyone's well, and I'll see you in the next video.